advantage here with a win over a marquee team.
Yep, exactly. All right, and here we go. Both teams getting ready for this tip-off. Batavia being the home team in white. Glenbard North here in black. The refs ready to throw up this tip-off. It is the last game in the South Gym in this entire tournament. Arturo Rendetto, the 6'6" Glenbard North, will be jumping alongside Evan Blankenship of Batavia. And here we go. Let's have it for the last game of the South Gym of the 51st annual Jack Tosh here. And Batavia is going to get the ball there. Joey Randa with the ball. Off to George Schrager. Back to Randa. Penetrating. Back to Schrager. He gives it to Caleb Sanders. Caleb Sanders back to Schrager. And that's going to be a beautiful take there by George Schrager, the sophomore, using his strength there to start the game off for Batavia.
Very aggressive press to start it off from the Bulldogs. We'll see how this goes for the rest of the game.
Glenbard North here, number 23, Caden. Lamari Carpenter with the ball as he takes a nice take. He's going to get blocked there. No foul call. Rejected on a nice take, and I apologize. The first possession, I believe, had the names flopped from both teams. Glenbard North inbound to Matt Welch. Back to Lamari Carpenter, back to Matt Welch. Matt Welch using that size. He's going to miss. Rebound Batavia.
Again,
Batavia pushing up the court.
Again, very aggressive press from both teams here to start it off.
Dane Farrar. Back to Bregren. Back to Farrar. He finds Blankenship. Back to Bragar. They're going to find Xavier Justice. Justice to Dane Farrar. The three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by GBN. They take the ball up the court. That ball is going to be poked away but kept in the hands of Glenbard North. Schrager. The pass to Lamari Carpenter. Lamari dribbling, step back between the legs, and he's going to have a wide open layup after a beautiful move, and that is going to put GBN on the board, tying this game at 2 points here.
Yeah, Carpenter's been their leading scorer all year with 11 points per game, and has been the leading scorer here at the Tosh so far.
Definitely a crucial factor here for GBN. Batavia looking to answer back here. Brett Bregren to his teammate, which will be no good. Caden Chilton with the ball. He finds Lamari Carpenter. Lamari Carpenter, definitely a big threat here for Batavia. George Schrager with the ball. He gives to Arturo Rendetto. Carpenter with the ball. He lays it up and he will get fouled up there. That will be the first trip to the line for anyone in this game and the first for GBN.
Great defense on that possession there. Just a little too much at the end there, catching the arm of Carpenter.
Definitely a very physical game here, as both teams are just going to leave everything on the court here. Last game, as the first free throw is good for Carpenter. I don't know. The next free throw for Carpenter. And that is good. He's already got 4 on to the game. Batavia will bring the ball back to the court. Justice will take the ball out for them. Justice goes right. Justice finds Blankenship. Blankenship to Joe Reed. Joe Reed to Olan Johnson. And Johnson to Justice, no good. Rebound GBN. GBN will push the ball up the court. George Schrager. Schrager passes it, a little bit inaccurate, but they're going to keep the ball. Carpenter handling the ball well. He draws the double team. He finds his open teammate, and that is going to be a beautiful take, but he gets blocked. Batavia with a beautiful block there, and they're going to push up in transition.
Big block there from a guard at that, from Dane Farrar.
Justice finds his open teammate, Joe Reed, and he dashes in for the three-pointer.
The bank is open.
Bank is open here. Is this a 5-4 ball game here? Just a couple minutes in to the last game here in the South Gym. Gym is getting louder here. Carpenter fakes the pass, goes the other way with it. Back to Carpenter. Navigating this here. Batavia's getting real loud with that big bench they have. He goes up for a layup, no good, but it's gonna be a nice putback by Caden Chilton, cleaning up the glass here. Batavia with the ball up the top. Olan Johnson, he finds his teammate open. Xavier Justice, back to Dane Farrar. Dane Farrar with a nice take, but he's not gonna be able to cash in on that. GBN pushing in transition. Their coach tells him to calm down. Oh, Rendetto finds his open teammate. No good on the three-pointer right there. Keeping this game at 6-5. Back in the hands of Farrar. Dane finds Justice. Justice finds Johnson. Johnson waiting to find a teammate. And that's gonna be Joe Reed in the three for another three.
That's
quarter three for the kid.
That's Batavia's leading scorer, and Joe Reed.
Batavia already off to a hot start with Joe Reed. He's got 6 tonight of their 8 points. As Rendetto with a nice strong take there to answer back. And we've got a timeout by GBN as the score is 8-8 with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Do not go anywhere if you want to watch some nice basketball. We're York Sports Network. And we're back here for some more night basketball. Ethan, let's give the fans a recap of what just happened in the last 5 minutes to begin this ball game.
I mean, both teams have been very aggressive to start it off, both on defense and offense. Both teams have been attacking the cup a lot, and both teams have been running a very, very aggressive press.
I very much agree here as they're not going to elect to press this time. GBN. Batavia will bring the ball off the court in the hands of Xavier Justice. Justice draws 2 defenders on him. He finds his open teammate. Gets it back to Justice. Justice trying to find someone open as GBN's in a press. Joe Reed, long three, no good. Rebound GBN as he's gonna steal the ball back. After that miss there, Justice, he drives, he finds his open teammate. That's a three from Batavia, no good this time. GBN getting the rebound. They will not turn the ball over this time.
Well,
Schrager is gonna bring the ball up the court, spin move. He lands off 2. He finds his open teammate, Matt Welch. Matt Welch finds another teammate. They get the ball back to Carpenter, no good from 3. Rebound GBN there by Caden Chilton. Another rebound, and it's gonna be to Welch. Welch, no good. Welch with the rebound, and Welch puts it back up.
And we got a timeout.
And we got a timeout here by Batavia. Does not look very happy with how his teammates playing defense. Is that gonna be a full or a half?
It's a half.
All right. Don't go anywhere, we're watching York Sports Network. We're back here for some more close basketball here. Score 8-10 here with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Commanding this game right now is GBN. Ethan, got anything to add?
I mean, Joe Reed has just been taking over here. He has 6 of Batavia's 8 points. Hopefully he can keep this up. We can have a very high scoring performance from him.
Justice with the ball. He finds Reed once again. Back to Justice. He swings it the other way to Sibernagel, and that's gonna be a turnover. GBN pushing, and they're gonna slow it down. Carpenter finds his open teammate. Shager dribbling with his left. Goes over to the left side. They're going to point him to the other side. They're going to direct him to find his big man. Chilton with the ball. He finds the cutter. Schrager misses, no good. Redento posting up right now. He's going to use that big body of his. He goes up with his left, and it's going to toilet bowl in for a nice layup. Good left-hand finish by Redento, using that size of his. Justice finds Reed. Reed once again in the corner. No good. Back to Justice at the top. Justice really commanding this offense. They swing it to the corner. Justice for three. Off the front rim and no good. Rebounded by Welch. Carpenter's going to put the ball up the court.
40 seconds remaining here in the first quarter, which has been a very exciting one at that.
Redento is going to airball a three, and they're going to say GBN touched the ball, went out of bounds. We have 36.7 seconds here left in the first quarter. Batavia is going to make some adjustments as they send in Ryan Augustine and, sorry, I can't see the other one. There's Ryan Augustine and Evan Blankenship back in the game. Augustine taking the ball up the court. Not the biggest man, definitely outsized by Rotundo. In the corner, Farrar swings it all the way to the other corner. Definitely a risky pass there, as there's going to be a blocking foul called on Caden Chilton of GBN. That will be their first team foul and his first individual of the quarter. 18.7 left. Batavia's got to get something off here as they're down 4 and they're going to want some momentum. Augustine, the inbound. He gives it to Farrar. And that's going to be another turnover by GBN. Carpenter all the way, and he gets on that rim there for a nice dunk as time is ticking here in the first quarter. Augustine with the ball. He swings it to Farrar. Farrar is getting trapped. He throws it to the other corner. The three-pointer for Blankenship. No good. So close. As the end of this quarter is very exciting. And that's just 1/4 of some night basketball here at the Jack Tosh. GBN leads by 6 after 8 minutes. Don't go anywhere. You're watching York Sports Network.
Thanks.
All right, we are back here for some second quarter action of some night basketball here at the 51st Annual Jack Tosh. Ethan, let's give the fans a recap if they missed the first quarter here. What 8 minutes of basketball they just missed out on?
I mean, I said it like a lot already, but just very aggressive play so far from both teams. I mean, Carpenter for GBN has been taking over. He already has 6, and Joe Reed for Batavia already has 8 himself. So very good game so far.
Redento with the ball. He already has points today, and that is going to be a foul on Batavia. That'll go on to Cibernego, I believe. First foul of this quarter, and is it going to be his first? It is going to be his first of the game. Batavia will make some substitutions. Very big bench there, some nice pants. Have to give credit to Batavia, definitely creative there, but they also have a very big roster. Doubt all of those guys get to touch the court. GBN will inbound the ball. They find Schrager. Schrager gives it to Carpenter. Carpenter with a nice between. Crossover, nice move there, and he finishes to his left. Carpenter put on a masterclass here. He's got 8 points of their 16, matching Batavia's total of the game currently. As they're going to come out in a zone, forcing Batavia to do something up, and they're going to turn the ball over. Blankenship, not the pass you want there. Teammate wasn't paying attention. Schrager bringing the ball up for GBN. Schrager finds Welch. Welch using his size. He gets around his defender. He's going to fall over. I think he wants a foul call. He's not going to get one. Farrar driving. Gets doubled. He loses the ball. Gets his dribble back. They're going to give it back to Justice. Justice leading this offense. And that is going to be a turnover. GBN going all the way. Carpenter driving between two defenders. And that is going to be a nice left-hand finish once again as the ball rolls over to our table. And the refs are going to stop the clock there.
And Carpenter's already into double figures, only a minute into the second quarter. He's on his way to having a great game.
As both teams are going to make some substitutions, as Christian DeAlexander is going to come in for GBN. Batavia is going to have to cook something up to stop Carpenter right now. He's already off the double-digit points early in the first 10 minutes of this ball game. Justice with the ball. He moves it to Farrar. Farrar looking to find someone open. He's gonna get the ball back. Farrar from long range, no good. And we're gonna get an over the back call, I believe. That one is gonna go to Blankenship.
Yeah, I mean, just unlucky there for
Blankenship.
Blankenship, as he gets called for the over the back trying to go for the rebound.
Not the best foul you want to get there. Definitely a dumb one. Unfortunate for us big men who, you know, just happens, you know. As Schrager with the ball, Schrager drives. He finds DeAlexander. DeAlexander is going to give it to Carpenter. Carpenter pulls up for three. Carpenter successful from long range. And that is going to be a timeout by Batavia. They are not happy with what they're dealing with right now. Carpenter giving them much trouble as he has 13 points of their 13-point lead right now.
Batavia's coach is very upset right now. He just sent 4 of his players to the scorer's table to get ready to sub in and try to change the momentum.
Yeah, that's something you got to do here. I mean, one player in particular is just beating the crap out of them as this timeout is already going to be over. And we got a fresh squad coming in for Batavia. I think almost all new. Only returning player that has already been in is Augustine. So we have Augustine in the court. Can't see the rest of the numbers. We got Augustine, Joe Daly, Sloan, Ben Sibbernagel, he's been in this game already, and Olan Johnson. Augustine, the point guard now of this team after a bunch of substitutions. They go back to Augustine. Augustine finds his teammate in the corner, Ben Sibbernagel. He switches it to the other corner, and that is going to be a deflection by Carpenter. Carpenter taking over this ball game. Nobody stopping him tonight. Definitely mad about their loss last night. They find Augustine. Augustine, he finds Sloan. Sloan looks to give it back to Augustine. Back to Sloan. Sloan, the three. Once again, no good for Batavia. Unsuccessful from long range. Carpenter will take the ball up.
Batavia just can't get anything down from the three-point line. I'm not sure if they have a single one yet.
So there's a foul called. I'm going to guess it'll go on Ben Sibbernagel, and they direct it towards him. Sibbernagel was trying to foul Welch there as Welch got in front of him. Is they're going to give it to Welch to begin this play on the baseline out of bounds. As they try to find Welch in the post, they're going to say, oh, and the gym gets loud here as they're going to say it's still Glenbrook North's ball. The Panthers will keep possession.
Coach Nasos is furious about that call. He believes that the Bulldogs should have this ball.
Yeah, Nasos not too happy about the overall performance. The last thing he wants to hear is a bad call from the refs, as the refs are going to huddle up and discuss. I don't know if they're going to overchange the call, and they will. They're going to give the ball to the Bulldogs.
As Joe Reed checks back in.
Nasos definitely happy about that. Joe Reed, their shooter so far, he has 6 of their 8. Going to check back in this game. Definitely someone that GBN's going to look out for. Their zone right now, though, very dominant.
I mean, ever since they switched from the full-on press to the zone, they've been on a big run here.
Indeed, they have been, as Redunto is at the top of this defense right now. Someone with a long wingspan that's going to be hard to get the ball around. Batavia moving the ball around here, trying to find someone open so they can get a good shot. And that is going to be a travel on Joe Reed. Another turnover for this Batavia team. Nazos does not look happy with what they're playing with right now. Redunto inbounding it to his teammate Carpenter. They're the duo that needs to be stopped today. Carpenter finding Welch. Welch moving it to his teammate, back to Welch. Welch looking for Redunto. He's going to give back to Redunto. Redunto sizes his defender up. He goes up, and he's not going to get the foul, and they're going to say it's still Panther ball after that deflection there on what looked like it was going to be some sort of layup. Back to Welch. Welch gives it to Schrager. Schrager finds Welch again. Welch is going to move it to Carpenter. Carpenter with the step back. Will he do it again? He does! A nice step back three there, extending Carpenter's total to 16 points.
I mean, at this point, you got to think about, maybe like doubling him, but like, I don't know. He's just on fire tonight in this
You can tell by Naz's expression, he does not know how to stop Carpenter, as Batavia finding an open shooter in the corner. Daly, no good. Schrager bringing the ball up the court for Glenbard North. Glenbard North with a nice comfortable lead here of 16 points. And that is going to be a beautiful play draw back to Carpenter. Carpenter with a contact finish and another finish as he is getting loud here as he has 18 of his team's points here with 3:30 to go in the half. Geez, somebody's got to stop him. He's already doubled the team, Batavia's points. Looking like a masterclass here tonight as he's ending off 2025 strong.
I mean, he already has 7 more points than he's averaged this year, which is just flat out ridiculous.
And that is going to be a shot clock violation on Batavia. Absolutely nothing going well for them. Nazos really lighting up the referee over there, getting all in his face. Referee handing it maturely. Sorry I didn't catch their names.
As he makes another big group substitution, having 4 or 5 guys come in.
Already playing 10 players, Batavia still trying to figure out what to do. Main goal has got to be to stop Carpenter. They give it to Carpenter. Welch with the screen. He rolls Welch for 3. No good. That'll be rebound Justice. Justice bringing the ball up the court. Justice finds Blankenship. Back to Justice. Justice gives it back to Farrar. He gets the double. He finds the open man, and that will end Batavia's scoring drought. Nice layup by Bergeron right there, as it is now 26-10. Batavia finally scoring after a long drought.
I mean, hopefully for our sake, for a good game here, hopefully that could catch a run for Batavia.
Yes. Welch gives it to Carpenter. Carpenter, no good. That will be, I think, his first 3-point miss of the night. Definitely a little bit of a heat check there, but you can't really argue it as a coach as how well he's doing right now. They find the open man. That'll be Joe Reed for 3, and he cashes in. Batavia with 5 straight points here, trying to get back in this ball game. Still down 13 with a lot of ground to cover up. Redento using his ball handling. He gives it to Caden Chilton, and they are going to call a
Offensive.
What's it called
Offensive.
there? Offensive was okay. We got an offensive foul, and the ball is heading to Batavia. Slowly but surely, this momentum is getting back in Batavia's manner.
That foul was on Redento.
Redento, a big guy here, definitely causing some trouble on defense. They're going to move him down on the zone. Never mind, they're back in a man. That could be what's helping Batavia go on a run. Sorry, they scored last 2 times in the zone. That is why they're changing it. Is that a 3 from Joe Reed? No good. That'll probably be his 5th or 6th attempt of the game. He's already got 3 though. No questioning from Nazos here. Carpenter, he finds Chilton. Chilton taking his time. Chilton with the wide open look. Never mind, the defender with a good closeout. As he is gonna find Redento cutting for a nice left hand finish at the front of the rim, extending this lead to 15 points.
Redento's been their 2nd leading scorer in this one. He's up to 6. I mean, him and Carpenter have combined for 24.
As that'll be another airball 3 there from Batavia. That'll be Blankenship. He's struggling a little bit today. Carpenter, they're face guarding him. At this point, they have to. Clock's winding down. We only got under a minute left here in this half. Back to Carpenter. Carpenter, they're literally tugging on his jersey. They're trying to do everything they can to stop him. Carpenter to Welch. Welch is gonna fall over after a spin move, and Batavia's gonna have the ball. There's no more shot clock as Batavia, we got a foul there by Glenbard North. That'll send Joe Reed, the shooter of the day for Batavia, to the line, hoping to get some points here and, you know, edge back their lead, you know.
That foul is on Schrager, who's the youngest player on this court, and he's showed a lot of poise early in this one.
Wasn't aware that Schrager was a sophomore, but, you know, have to say, Schrager's really impressing me out here with how he's been playing. Not easy to be playing up with the older guys here, but he's making himself just look like he's known and done this. And Batavia's gonna get the rebound there after the free throws. No shot clock as they can take the last shot. Justice looks like he's gonna set something up here. Getting the screen from Bregern. Elects not to use it. Nazos looking to cook a play up. They give it to Augustine. Augustine to Reed. Reed, they're gonna give it back to Justice. Justice for contested three. No good, rebound, puts it back up. Oh, no good at the buzzer. So we got a 15-point game here after the first half of the last game here in the South. Glenbard North with a commanding lead, 28-13. Ethan, you got anything to add before we take a little halftime break?
I mean, Glenbard North has just been playing terrifically, led by Lamari Carpenter, who has 18 points. And Batavia just hasn't been able to stop him so far in this ballgame.
All right, and we're going to sign out for the first half. Don't go anywhere. It's York Sports Network. And we're back here for the second half of the last game here in the South Gym. Glenbard North here with a commanding 15-point lead thanks to Lamari Carpenter's 18-point first half performance. Ethan, you got anything to add here for the fans?
I mean, Lamari Carpenter so far this tournament through the first 3 games has mostly been the third option behind Oturo Rodento and Matt Welsh, who have been averaging 15 plus a game. And Carpenter's just had something in him today. Maybe it's those shoes with those mismatched shoes in them. I don't know.
You know, that might be it. I don't recall if he wore those in the first 3 days. Definitely good for him to have a great first half in the last game, leaving everything on the court here, as this could be the last time he returns here. Never mind, he's a junior. Batavia with the possession here. Justice bringing the ball up the court. We currently don't have a main cam. I apologize for that. Somebody get on the main cam. As you can't see, DeSanto is bringing it up there, but we got a score here for Batavia. Brett Bregern with the starting off the half strong. Sorry, we apologize for the camera issues as it's getting fixed right now, but Welch is posting up Justice. Carpenter with the ball. Still fixing the camera. We'll get the camera fixed any moment now. Rodento. Pump fakes, and he's gonna finish over his defender, adding to his point total today. He's got 8. Justice bringing the ball up the court for the Bulldogs. He finds Farrar, back to Justice, back in the middle to Bergern. Back to Justice, Justice tries to pull up. Too much guarding by Welch. He finds the open man for a contact finish by Bergern. And he's gonna go up with it and get the foul, sending Bergern to the line. Finn.
First one up. No good. A little short.
Second free throw attempt, no good. Currently a 15-point game here. Rodento driving. He will kick it out. And that'll be a turnover coming Batavia's way. He goes up. Rodento gonna put a hand on the glass. I don't know if that altered the shot, but we still get a putback here by Blankenship. Batavia fighting here in the second half.
Batavia is remaining in their hard press, not doing anything to, and there's a steal. Reed lays it up and in on the other end.
We got is that a timeout or a substitution? We got a timeout called by Glenbard North. Batavia only down 11 here. And we have 6 minutes left of third quarter basketball. Don't go anywhere, you're watching York Sports Network.
At the next timeout.
And we're back here for some more Jack Tosh basketball. Ethan, let's give the fans some news on what happened in the other gym.
Yeah, so not too long ago, St. Ignatius defeated Glenbard East. I believe it was 65-55 to move on to the championship game against the winner of St. Pat's versus Perspectives tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
Definitely going to be a great championship game tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Anyone listening, if you're available to come, I recommend watching. Great basketball. As Welch brings the ball up the court. Welch driving right, using his size. He's posting up. Welch, he's going to kick it out to Carpenter. Carpenter from long range, just short. Welch hustles for the rebound. It's going to be Chilton throwing it to the other team. Good hustle play, though. As that is going to be Blankenship, no good. Rebound, Batavia. Justice tries to shoot it from long range. Wouldn't have been a good shot there. That was from the volleyball line. Justice going to his right. looking for an open teammate. He's going to give it to Bregren. Shot clock winding down. Bregren drives. He kicks it out in the corner. No good there, but they're going to get the rebound, extending the shot clock 20 seconds. Rebound, Glenbard North. They're going to end the possession. Welch taking the ball up.
The Bulldogs have been showing a lot of fight so far coming out of this half, cutting the lead to 11.
Welch gave it to Chilton. Chilton up now up top. He's going to give it to Alexander, and there's going to be a foul there. I believe it'll go on Batavia as Redento is going to come back in the game for Welch. Glenbard North has only played 7 players. Definitely a very well-conditioned team. Not all coaches like to play a lot of players. When you have players that are playing as good as they are right now, there is no need to put those players that are on the bench. As the sophomore Joe Schrager take it up. Now in Overton's hands. Looking for Schrager. Schrager at the ball. He goes right. Schrager with a nice take, and he's going to have a contact finish where he ends up on the floor. Nice take by the sophomore, extending their lead to 13 points.
That's his first points of the day. I mean, he's just been terrific all tournament as being the youngest player on this team.
Schrager has no problem playing up with the big boys, as that is going to be a contact finish by Blankenship, as he is going to convert for a nice 2-point play. As Redento, he currently has something on his hand right now. I can't quite tell what it is, some sort of tape.
Looks like he hurt his right pinky finger, but the tape's starting to fall off.
As that is going to be a turnover by Schrager. Batavia ball currently down 11 with 4 left in the third. Batavia trying to find an open look here. Dane Farrar with the ball. He's going to give it to Justice. Justice back to Farrar. Giving it to Blankenship in the corner for 3. Just short. Overton with the ball. Not using that hand with the tape on it very much. Using his left hand a lot here. Back to his right hand. He finds the open backdoor cut. And no good here. Schrager might have gotten pushed there a little bit out in the backdoor cut. We're not going to get a whistle here from the referees. They have been letting the physicality be a little good today. You know, that's always fun to watch in basketball. Don't want a weak game. As Justice from long range, it's good!
That one cuts it to 8. I mean, what a run Batavia is on to start this half. Unbelievable. Batavia
now in single-digit contention here with Glenbard North, as Overton is going to try and seal his defender. Carpenter from long range, no good. It might have hit the, I don't even know what to call that, above the backboard. No good. No call, though.
Cable.
Yeah, the cable, something like that. I should know. I play in here. Justice the ball after a lollipop pass. Kicks out in the Blankenship in the corner. Will he hit it again? Toilet bowl's out. And it is going to be the ball is going to be Panther ball after a foul there from Bergeron. Single-digit game here with 2:53 left in the third.
Haven't been much fouls called early. Both teams have been playing aggressive, but not like committing foulable offenses.
Yeah, that inbound pass might have hit the net there. I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
As Batavia getting really loud with that long bench they have there. As that is going to be a 3-pointer from Carpenter, no good. Cold to start the second half after a great first half.
Beautiful.
As that is going to be a nice pass by Joe Reed to Justice in the corner. Justice, he's going to slow the pace down. Carpenter with the ball. Sorry, that's not Carpenter. Blankenship.
Good pass.
As that is going to be a nice take by Bergeron of Batavia. He wants the foul call. He's not going to get it. And we got a timeout coming from, I don't know who quite called that.
It's a 30, whoever called it. Oh, full.
All right, Glenbard North is going to call a 30. Don't go anywhere. You're with York Sports Network. All right, and we're back here for some more third quarter basketball here in the last game of the South Gym for the Jack Tosh. I just want to thank all the people that have been working hard in here all day. I'm sure everyone is tired and honestly probably just wants to go home after this game. And yeah, so thanks for all the hard workers there at the table here in the South Gym and in the other gyms as well. Batavia will inbounded after a nice block from Glenbard North.
I believe it was Carpenter on that one.
Yes, that sounds right. And that is going to be a kick ball on Carpenter. Always good to stop the clock there. Just trying to be aggressive on defense and get as much transition points as they can. Glenbard North's been a little bit slowed down here in this the second half. Ethan, have you noticed anything different from Batavia?
I mean, they've just come with a new fire in them coming out of this half. They've just had shots go down like that one.
Like that one. Here we go now. Xavier Justice from long range cutting the lead to 5 points. And it is getting loud in here. That Batavia long bench able to make a lot of noise in here as they might have more people on their bench than Glenbard North is watching this game. Another fast break for Joe Reed. Right hand finish. It's good. And we have a 3-point game here with 1:44 left in the third.
It's a one-possession game after it was rough, like 15 points.
As the sophomore Schrager's going to turn over to Justice. Justice, the nice left-hand layup. It's good, and we're down to a 1-point game here with 90 seconds left in the third quarter. I'm getting fired up. I don't know about you, Ethan.
Oh, I am. First game announcing, and what a game I have.
They poke the ball out of Schrager's hands. Schrager driving right. He finds Carpenter. Carpenter goes away. And that is going to be another turnover by the kid. The lights are getting a little bright for him. Welch trying to get the squad together and slow down as they're going to pull Schrager after those turnovers. Rough for the kid here. But Batavia back in this ball game, and we've got another close one here in the South Gym.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's talking about all the great games in the main gym, but in the South gyms, there's been a lot of good games today, such as the last one. Oh.
As that one is not going to be no good. Joe Reed loses the ball on his way up. That could have given them their first lead of the game. But adding on to what Ethan said, you know, everyone's in like the main gym for the games that are still in the bracket, but y'all sleep on these games. We've already had games go to overtime in here, and about every game has been single digits, I think. As they're going to find DeAlexander in the corner, no good. Rebound, Overton. Nice left-hand finish. That will be good here. 34-31, finally breaking the scoring slump. We got a 3-point game here. No, less than a minute to go here in the third. Batavia trying to find a good shot to take here. They still have a shot clock with about 18 seconds to go. Justice, he finds Bregerin. Bregerin sizing his defender up. They give it back to Farrar. Farrar going to his left side. The ball's poked out of his hands. He has to get something up, and he's going to have a nice finish there. And Batavia is getting loud. No shot clock now for Glenbard North, as they should get the last shot of the quarter. 2 seconds to go. A nice contested. Oh. Redento trying to take a contested three. No good, as it is a 1-point game here heading into the fourth quarter after, what was the deficit going in this
15,
quarter?
15, I believe.
15. That's just insane. Just insane.
I mean, Batavia's found a way to stop Carpenter to start this one, or start the second half, rather. And that's how they find themselves in a 1-point ball game.
Carpenter and the Panthers a little bit cold here in the third quarter. They better heat up here in the fourth quarter because they don't want to lose the last game of Jack Tosh. Don't go anywhere. You're watching York Sports Network. We're back here. We got fourth quarter basketball here. Batavia and Glenbard North. I would be lying if I told you I bet on this, but we have a 1-point game here after it was a 15-point game here going into the second half. Glenbard North trying to have a better fourth quarter than they had in the third quarter. Carpenter had a lot in the first half, was shut down in the third quarter. We'll see if he can catch back on fire here in the fourth as he is finding an open look, and he will get an and one to begin the fourth quarter.
What a start to this fourth quarter after not scoring at all in this third for Carpenter as he's up to 20.
Definitely a good bounce back for the kid. He's got 20 and now he'll look to extend it here to 21. That's the momentum that these Panthers are going to need here as they only have a 3-point lead here with a comfortable amount of time to go for Batavia to get that lead back. The free throw is up and it is good. And the fans behind us are very loud as they now have 21 points. As Carpenter has 21 points in this game of his team's 37. Farrar driving right. Nice little R2J. No good. Welch taking the ball up. Welch, he's slowing down, trying to find his options. He gives it to Carpenter. Carpenter goes left. Carpenter over 2 defenders, uses his right, and it is good.
He's heating up here in the fourth, similar to how he did in the second.
He's really been the man to stop here once again after that third quarter. I think Batavia got confident that he was cooled off, but he has really shown that he's back and heating up. As that is a long three, but no good by Joe Reed. Rebound, and he is going to get brutally fouled there. Bergeron is going to go to the line. Pretty physical take there. Not going to be able to make it, but he'll go to the line for 2 free throws as every play here matters when there's only 7 minutes to go here. He'll have 2 free throws here to try and inch back in that lead. His first free throw off the front of the rim and no good. Currently has 6 points on the game and 2 fouls. Not doing too bad. His second free throw. It is up and it is good, extending his lead, his points to 7 and shortening the lead to 5 points. Carpenter, he's gonna go left. He's seeing how he can score here. Behind the back, drives to the hoop. Using his pivots, gives it to Welch. Welch, he's trying to use his size. He will. He's gonna go up with it, and it is good. A big man take right there from number 3-4, Matt Welch.
He's beginning to heat up. He had 26 in the opener again, or 26 in the last game against St. Pat's.
And not the best take you want to see there as a coach from Joe Reed of Batavia. He shot a lot today. He's made a few though. Carpenter already having a great night. Let's see what he'll do here. He's gonna take a hezzy pull for 3, and it is good! And they're gonna have to call a timeout. Batavia not able to stop Carpenter tonight as he extends his point total to 26.
And the deficit quickly grows to a 10-point ball game after it was, I believe it was a 3-point ball game going into this quarter.
1-point game, matter of fact. You're good though, Ethan. As we're gonna take a break here, don't go anywhere. We have some great basketball to watch here at York Sports Network. All right, and we're back here with 6:13 to go here in this last game here in the South Gym. For the fans who missed the beginning of this quarter, you're really missing out, especially if you're a Panthers fan, as they're on a nice run here. Thanks to Carpenter heating up once again. He had a good 7 points there to give them a 10-point lead. He's got 26 in the night. As Batavia, and that is going to be another foul, another physical foul there down low. I think who's going to get checked on that is, yes, I was correct. That would be Caden Chilton, as sending to the line will be Brett Bergeron. And once again, he was just fouled recently. having some physical takes there down low, as his first free throw will be no good once again. He was 1 for 2 from the line last time. He made a second. Trying to chip back into that lead, which is now bigger than it was last time. It is a 10-point game.
I mean, just pure domination in the past 2 minutes by Glenbard North, shrinking the lead from, or extending the lead from 1 at the end of the third all the way up to 9 now as Bergeron hits the free throw.
Bergeron hits the last free throw there to cut the lead down to only 9 points. Still going to be tough to do with 5:53 here in this game. As, oh my goodness, Carpenter with a tough move, but he's not going to be able to convert on that. My friends over here even agreeing that's tough. Michael on the scoreboard here.
I mean, that just shows how good his night's been so far. Just that nasty ankle breaker, just unfortunately can't get it to fall.
That is a nice left-hand take there by Dane Farrar of Batavia. Batavia has been in the line, I think, the last 3 times they've been down this court, I believe. Not something you want to do there if you're Glenbard North, is give them free throws to get back in the game. It's only a 9-point game. Anything can really happen here. So he makes the first one, cuts the lead down to 8.
I mean, a big stat here to take note of is Glenbard North already has 3 fouls, 2.5 minutes into this one.
I'm going to interrupt you here. If Ethan, do you see what they're doing on the bench there? They got the legs over.
Yeah,
I think that's a cute superstition they got there.
Yeah.
Always got to have fun on the bench, you know.
I mean, another superstition I spot from Batavia is they're all wearing the same matching shoes, red and white Nikes.
That's cool. I also like the pants. I think I mentioned that earlier.
Yep.
Some of the coolest things you see in this tournament is some of the teams with those rip-off pants, like similar to Indiana. As that will be Redento. He's going to kick it out to his teammate. It might have been a travel. They're not going to get the call, and that'll be an air ball from Chilton. And they're going to say, oh, what a bummer there, as Sibbernagel is going to touch the out-of-bounds line as he goes for the rebound. The lines here in the South Gym are a little bit confusing, as is normally a freshman court, but has to be used here for the big, beautiful Jack Tosh tournament. Checking in for Glenbard North will be the sophomore, George Schrager, once again, as that is a 3 from Carpenter, no good. Rebound, Redento. Welch using that size. Will he score once again? It's going to be poked away. Over. Here we go. Batavia really needs a bucket here. Will that go for them? That it's going to be overshot and airballed.
I mean, it feels like Glenbard North is dominating this quarter, but it's only a 7-point ball game.
Correct. 4:30 to go here, and it's only a single-digit ball game. Doesn't feel like that here in the atmosphere of this gym. As Welch has the ball, he's going to give it to Schrager. Schrager using his left hand, back to his right, back to Welch. Welch back to Redento. Redento is going to get fouled as hands are up, and that was getting a little bit chippy here. Redento looking down at the defenders. You know, Batavia, not the biggest team here, at least they're 5 on this court. Definitely see the short guys getting mad at the big guy.
That was on Joe Daly, his first of the ball game.
As Batavia is going to make more substitutions. Fascinating by them. They've played 10 players of their, I can't even count them in here on that bench. Too many. Welch here, posting up, using his strength. Welch goes up with it, and it is good. The big man using his big strength. Justice taking the ball up the court as Ethan is counting the players on the Batavia roster.
I mean, Batavia has 22 people on their roster and 4 coaches, so a 26-man bench, which is definitely the biggest one we've seen so far.
Yeah, that's the only team I've seen that's been able to fill up a bench, and I believe they have an extension there, as that is a long three-pointer, and it is good! Blankenship from long range, cutting the lead down to 6 points. Glenbard North is going to need to answer here, or else the momentum is not in their favor. Driving is DeAlexander. DeAlexander kicks out. They're going to find it back to Carpenter, as I'm getting a phone call. That is a long 3 from Welch. No good.
As Farrar will bring it up.
Farrar, they're going to find Breggern. Breggern, that's a loose ball. Is it going to be over and back? No, it's not. It's going to be tipped. Farrar dribbling the ball in the corner to Reed. Reed has multiple threes today. Farrar trying to find the open man. Bregger and back to Farrar. Farrar's going to lose it. We got 14 left in the shot clock. They're going to have to get something off soon. Reed drives baseline, and it's going to try and throw it to his. He was trying to throw it to Bregger into the post, but it's really just going to throw it away to Glenbard North. George Schrager taking the ball up the court. Finding Carpenter. Carpenter slowing it down in more of a one-on-one situation. He has Welch rolling. He's going to elect the one-on-one. It takes the pull at midi. No good. Welch might have had an over-the-back call there. Refs aren't perfect. They miss stuff. That is a nice take. Driving. Kicks out to Justice. Justice, one dribble. Passes it away to Carpenter. Not Carpenter for three. Blankenship. As Blankenship misses. Welsh taking the ball up the court. Proving that this Glenbard North has no true point guard. Batavia's nice and long bench getting out. Carpenter at the ball. He's guarded by Justice. He picks up the dribble. His dribble's dead. Gives it off to Schrager. Schrager. His defender might have jammed a finger there. Schrager gives it to DeAlexander. DeAlexander gives it back to Carpenter. Carpenter gets the screen from Welch, doesn't use it. A pull-up three, will it go? No good, he's cold once again as Batavia, Blankenship getting the rebound there and throwing it behind him. I don't think that's the move you want to do there, and that is going to be Panther ball. I
think he tried doing a little spinning behind the back to Joe Reed, who was on the break, but just way off on that one as that ended up into Glenbard North's assistant coach.
Welch will inbound the ball. Welch gives it to Chilton. Chilton back to Welch. Welch using his size will use it once again to score. He's going to drive to the hoop, using that size once again. The big man almost converts the and one as he runs over to the bench. That'll send him to the line.
15 with a foul.
As Welch, I can't see the scoreboard from this angle. I believe he has 6 on the game.
I believe so.
Welch to the line to add to his point total. He does. He adds his, yep, there he does. Now he's got 7. Also, the lead is 7 points, how ironic, with 95 seconds left on the clock in the last game here in the South Gym.
Still lots of basketball to go.
A ton of basketball. As that extends the lead to 8 points. Nazos doesn't call a timeout. Each team has 2 timeouts left. Will it be needed? We will see.
Both teams also have a foul to give.
Justice driving. He finds Blankenship. Blankenship's shot, no good. Glenbard North with another rebounder.
Strong rebound there by Welsh. Big box out, and then just rips it away.
And that's going to be a steal from Justice. Justice will go all the way and take it for a nice left-hand layup as we have 67 seconds left, and Nazos will call a timeout. Oh wait, yeah. Okay. 6-point game. We're gonna take a break here at York Sports Network. We have a 6-point ball game with 67 seconds left to go, so don't leave. You're watching York Sports Network. And we're back here. 67 seconds left to go in regulation of basketball. We do have a 6-point game here as Batavia has really done a lot this half. They're going to come in with a full court pressure. Schrager, the sophomore, will inbound the ball to whichever teammate of his choosing. Batavia getting real loud here.
Something interesting I see here with this pressure is Joe Reed's all the way back at the half-court line.
As Joe Reed is going to come up and trap Welch. They give it back to Schrager. Schrager giving it to Carpenter. Back to Redento. Redento to Welch. He's going to miss a layup. Haven't really seen that today. Shocking here as Justice is going to get the ball deflected from Redento. It's going to keep the ball in the Bulldogs' hands. They really need to score here. Less than a minute to go here and down 6. Not the best situation you want to be in. They move the ball fast. The Bulldogs looking to cash in on something here. The ball in the hands of Farrar. Now back to his teammate, Bregern. Back to Farrar. He finds Reed for three, and it's gonna be no good off the glass. Welch with the rebound. Shot clock still on. And we got a foul here with 33 seconds to go.
That was on Justice.
Foul's gonna be on Justice. We believe we still have a shot clock here. No, we don't. Shot clock shut off. That should be the last time this game, unless Batavia does something special here. Schrager will inbound the ball. Schrager gives it to Redento. Redento's gonna get fouled, and that, my friends, will send them to the line
for 2 shots.
This is something you want to convert on here. You know, these shots here can really be the dagger. I mean, Batavia can definitely score on those next 2 possessions.
Yeah. If he just makes 1, it makes it a 3-possession game, which will be huge. And I mean huge for the rest of this game.
Yeah. And if you're currently thinking, maybe I should be watching the game in the main gym, well, I'll tell you now so you don't have to. It's 13-9. St. Patrick is leading. Winner of that game will play at 3 o'clock tomorrow. St. Patrick's currently undefeated. Fun fact. And yeah.
If you have time after this game, make sure to tune into that one. That's also on York Sports Network.
Yeah, we have an all-freshman crew actually announcing this game, so those guys are definitely more experienced, but I think we're equally as good as them personally.
I agree.
As it is now a 7-point game, Batavia's got to do a lot here. That's a long 3 from Joe Reed. Cashes in from long range. That was from about the volleyball line, extending his point total to 16.
I mean, that one just has to be pretty close to NBA range right there.
Definitely NBA range. That was a deep one. We got a 4-point game here with 20 left on the clock. Don't go anywhere. It's York Sports Network. Oh, never mind. Never mind, guys. We're not going off.
It was only a 30-second timeout, and Batavia's already out. So we'll just say here.
Batavia not wasting any time. Just really need to kill the clock there. They're down 4. They're going to need to do something special here. I wouldn't say never, Ethan, but it's a little bit unlikely that I think they come out with this game.
Justice just had a conversation with the refs. Now one of the refs is beginning to walk over to Glenbard North bench. Wonder what that was about.
You know, always, the captains are usually allowed to talk to the refs. There's a rule about that. They're more strict than in the high school division, you know. In situations, some refs are more strict on it than others, where only captains can talk to them upon, like, you know, a foul or confusion about something, you know. See. As we have 20.7 left from the clock, Schrager, the inbounder for Glenbard North, as they're going to come out in a football formation, probably sending one guy far back, as they will, but they're going to get to Welch, who's right under the hoop, wasting no time in fouling him. Only 1.5 went down on the clock. Definitely stressful here for some Glenbard North fans, as they don't want to blow this lead. Definitely 2 for Batavia.
That's the 3rd on Justice. I believe he's gotten all the fouls in this last minute.
Sounds about right. Batavia, no timeouts left. They're going to have to just dug out the rest of this game without a timeout. As Welch is going to miss the first one.
That's a big miss there.
Makes it doable for Batavia to win this game in 2 shots and a stop. Only issue is they can't stop the clock on their own. Misses both! Oh my goodness. Batavia, they're going to need 2 possessions to score. Pulls up for 3, no good. Rebound, Welch making up for his fouls. They're not going to call a foul. He finally gets one. Blankenship fouls him with 9.3 to go here. I know it's a 4-point game, but I wouldn't call this one over.
I agree.
Welch, you know, Ethan, you tell me, you talk for a sec.
I mean, based on how Batavia's come out of this second half, anything can happen in these 9 seconds. And the fact Welch missed his last 2 means anything can happen.
Will Welch make up for it? No, he's 3 in a row. You know, sometimes you're just getting a cold slump from the line, and it's really hard to get back. Yep. Hopefully this won't backfire for the game, as there isn't a lot of time left for Batavia to do much.
Yeah, and they can't stop the clock, so if they make a jumper.
Misses the second. We have less than 10 seconds to go. Loses the ball. Blankenship from long range, will he make it? It is no good. A rebound, Welch, and that will be the ball game. Glenbard North on top here, as no more games will be played here in the South Gym.
And don't go anywhere, because we'll have an interview. Are you doing it?
We're going to have an interview here with star player of the game, Lamari Carpenter, as that is it. Thank you for watching. I am Charlie Raleigh alongside Ethan Morgan, and I'm going to go do an interview real quick.
Make sure you tune into the St. Patrick
So we're going to have an interview here in a few seconds as we're grabbing star player of the game, Lamari Carpenter. He had 26 points.
Turn the audio on?
Yeah. The audio's on, right? Yeah. All right. Yeah, I know. All right, we good?
Yeah.
All right, Lamar, you had 26 points in this game, almost doubling your average for the tournament. How did it feel to end off on such a high note to finish off this tournament?
Oh, it felt great, man. Coming out with my team, we came out hard. We had a great game plan. Our coach told us to, play hard, so it felt great.
Of course, it also probably felt good to get a win on the last day too. Finish off the tournament for some good momentum the rest of the season. Do you have any goals here for the rest of the season? As you're only a junior and you still have a lot of time here left, but you got any goals for that in future?
My biggest goal is to have a big playoff run with the team. So we're gonna work and get to it, man.
All right, perfect, man. You had a great game. Thanks for talking to me.
Sure.
I'm Charlie Raleigh signing out of York Sports Network. Have a great night, everyone.